It's Tuesday, October 15. This is the news on PBCJ. I am Simone Absalom. Former Prime Minister P.J. Patterson is undergoing a series of medical evaluations at the Tony Thwaites wing of the University Hospital of the West Indies following a motor vehicle accident at his home shortly before 8 Monday evening. Mr. Patterson reportedly suffered injury to his hip and knee. Mr. Patterson, who served as Jamaica's 6th Prime Minister of Jamaica between 1992 and 2005, is said to be alert and in good spirits. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says the increased weather phenomenon due to climate change is our new reality, and the government is working on strategic preparations for possible natural disasters. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says the government takes preparations for natural disasters seriously. He says the National Disaster Preparedness Committee meets annually to coordinate strategic response plans involving all relative agencies.
More than ever, this is taking on increased significance because the effects of climate change is becoming real. We are seeing more intense hurricanes. We're seeing greater variability in weather, and the impacts and effects are catastrophic when they do occur.
The Prime Minister, who is speaking to a contingent of the Disaster Assistance Response Team, DART, who recently returned from duties in the Bahamas following the passage of Hurricane Dorian, said the Jamaica Defense Force is critical to the island's disaster response preparations.
In that regard, the Chief of Defense Staff, in keeping with that mandate, has informed me that measures are being put in place, and indeed you have expanded your numbers in the Disaster Assistance Response Team.
61 people died when Hurricane Dorian moved slowly across the Bahamas September 1 to September 3, causing devastating damage. Mr. Holness said the deployment to the Bahamas was needed and the soldiers did well.
From all accounts, including first-hand commendations from the Prime Minister of the Bahamas, who I had occasion to briefly meet at the UN, and the Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Bahamas. Both were very glowing in their praise of your conduct and support. And I wish to, on their behalf, convey their thanks to you.
October 13 to 21 is being observed as National Heritage Week. It is being observed under the theme, Our Heritage, a Great Legacy. The Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport is spearheading a number of activities to honor Jamaica's national heroes and all the persons who have served the nation with distinction. The main activity for National Heritage Week takes place on National Heroes Day, Monday, October 21, when Jamaicans will be honored and awarded for their service at the National Honors and Awards ceremony at King's House. PBCJ will bring the ceremony live beginning at 10 a.m. Effective Wednesday, October 16, there will be an on-the-hour shuttle service between Hellshire and Greater Portmore in St. Catherine. The Jamaica Urban Transit Company, JUTC, says shuttle route number 100 will operate on weekdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Passengers will reportedly be allowed a free transfer from the shuttle to any route departing from Greater Portmore to Halfway Tree or downtown Kingston. For passengers heading to Hellshire from Halfway Tree or downtown Kingston, a free transfer to the shuttle will be offered if they take any JUTC bus to Greater Portmore. 16, 16A, 17, 17A, 18, 18A, 20 or 20A. The public is being urged to report any information that will help in locating 5-week-old Nia Frank of Hopewell District, St. Andrew. He was reportedly stolen from his mother on Sunday. The police report that the woman was walking with the infant along Russell Road about 5 in the afternoon when a motor car drove up with 3 men aboard. One of the men reportedly exited the vehicle and forced mother and child into the motor car. The men subsequently took the child and released the mother from the vehicle. Anyone with information on the whereabouts of 5-week-old Nia Frank is being asked to contact the Halfway Tree Police at 876-926-8184. That's 876-926-8184. Crime Stop at 311. Police 119 emergency number or the nearest police station. Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett says 29,000 new seats for the winter will be coming out of Canada. He says there is a level of optimism for arrival numbers up to May next year. His comments come in response to the latest travel advisory issued by Canada, urging its nationals traveling to Jamaica to exercise a high level of caution at all times due to high crime levels. Bartlett, speaking in a radio interview, said that the travel advisories, quote, were a matter of public relations, end quote, and that he had no problems with Jamaica's diplomatic friends reporting on the domestic situation. Akompong Maroon's Finance Minister Chief Samako I has scoffed at a Bank of Jamaica BOJ advisory that the Maroon's currency, the Lumi, was not legal tender and that a bank established by the group in its St. Elizabeth community is not licensed. The BOJ's advisory put out by the press indicates that, quote, the entity or body referring to itself as Central Solar Reserve Bank of Akompong is not authorized by Bank of Jamaica to include the word bank in its name, nor is it licensed under the Banking Services Act to take deposits or carry on a banking business in Jamaica, end quote. The statement further said, quote, the public is further advised that under the Bank of Jamaica Act, only the Bank of Jamaica has the right and authority to issue currency notes and coins in the island of Jamaica, end quote. A report from the Jamaica Observer newspaper states that Chief Samarco said the Lumi is a currency that was enacted by the government of Akompong in 2014 and was officially issued for release at the beginning of 2018. The US dollar on Monday, October 14, ended trading at Jamaican $137.19, up by 44 cents. That's according to the Bank of Jamaica's daily foreign exchange trading summary. The Canadian dollar ended trading at Jamaican $102.62, up from $101.39, while the British pound sterling ended trading at Jamaican $173.25, up from $171.68. In regional news, Caricom is ramping up efforts for reparation. The Reparations Committee says more letters are being drafted for European countries that were involved in the transatlantic slave trade. We have more in this ABS report.
Caricom Reparations Commission Vice Chair Professor Vereen Shepherd says 6 letters have previously been sent to European powers on the issue of reparations for Caribbean slavery.
The responses were not positive. And so Caricom took a decision to send another round of letters. So we're in that process now of getting Caricom to send another round of letters.
The letters will be drafted by the Caricom Reparations Commission, then forwarded to Caricom's Prime Ministerial Subcommittee on Reparations for review before sent to the European powers. Professor Shepherd says as research continues, historians are discovering more European countries were involved in Caribbean slavery than previously thought.
The office of the DPP in Trinidad is to determine whether any action is to be taken against the company that is alleged to have illegally imported injections that reportedly led to 8 diabetic patients losing their eyesight. The company has previously received up to $15 million in tender from the state.
2 things. A file has gone to the DPP for him to look at possible action, and the particular company will not be participating in any tenders. I say no more on that because of the potential for litigation.
Regional health officials are continuing their efforts to end the stigma associated with mental health, and authorities in Guyana are encouraging the public to take care of their vision. More in this Newsline Health Report. In sports, we kick off with football. The Reggae Boys could get their 4th straight win in League B of the CONCACAF Nations League on Tuesday as they take on Aruba and Curacao. Kickoff is at 6 p.m. Jamaica time. Another victory would move Jamaica one step closer to League A promotion and Gold Cup 2021 qualification. Over now to cricket. Former West Indies batsman Phil Simmons has been reappointed head coach of the West Indies squad. He beat out Desmond Haynes and incumbent Floyd Reefer for the position. Jamaica's Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, who stormed to 100 meters world gold in Doha, has been nominated for the IAAF World Female Athlete of the Year award. She has been named among 11 nominees, which includes Britain's Katrina Johnson-Thompson, the USA's Dalilah Muhammad, and Salwa Eid Nessar of Bahrain. The 2-time world gold medalist Christian Coleman of America have been nominated in the men's category. The winners will be announced at the World Athletics Awards in Monaco on November 23. And that's our news package. Thanks so much for making it PBCJ. I'm Simone Absalom. Pleasant viewing.